but on a journey where there was an unexpected thin moment.
Just the day before, we had visited a refugee center in Rome and met and spent time with people who are refugees, men, particularly from African countries who are seeking political asylum in Italy and in other places in Europe. As I climbed those steps on my knees, I thought of them, that they, in effect, live every day of their lives climbing a flight of steps on their knees, feeling pain, looking for hope and prayer. And I found that to be a very thin space that connected me with Jesus and that connected me with the little ones, the least of these, the ones that Jesus so deeply loves.
I think there are more thin places in the world than we even imagine. It's just our awareness of them.
Well, it's interesting because there are places where we expect to find, if you will, that thinness at the Western Wall in Jerusalem or the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem, for example.
So, an unexpected thin place, I think I experience it every Sunday. I think I experience those thin places in worship, in nature, and through people.
So thin places for me are very often out of doors and in nature, and our family was on vacation in Maine this summer. We were at Acadia National Park, and we did a lot of hiking, and it may not be surprising, but there were just times on that journey. Maine can be very foggy, and when you're hiking it can be foggy, but then you come around the corner and all of a sudden you come to a place where either the fog has lifted or beyond the fog you can see the ocean, and for me that's just a very thin place, and God is very present in creation.
I deployed to Iraq for the Second Gulf War, and I found myself in Saddam Hussein's palace in a community of Episcopalians and Methodists and Baptists and just a whole bunch of Christians who were gathered to celebrate Holy Eucharist. And I was invited at the last minute to be a chalice bearer and to encounter my brothers and sisters and to present the blood of Christ to them as they prepared to go forth maybe into a battle, maybe into a situation where they would lose their life. And it was the thinnest place I've been, I think, seeing that moment of interaction between the blood of Christ and those for whom he gave his life.
I would say there were, yes, moments there, just wandering through the streets and taking in life and the present moment. There were those unexpected thin places, yes.